Namaskar Mitro, Kartik Pandit here again, Nokhi Motin and Nokha Manvi, and this time we have Vedant Dalal who has just cleared with a second rank on Diploma in International Tax. Welcome Vedant to our show, which is Nokhi Martin and Nokha Manvi.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. So Vedant, today we are going to interview Vedant, who has cleared his CA at first attempt at a young age of 22, who had a very good career both in school and college, who scored more than 90 in his BCom in accounts and decided to do his CA. And at a very young age of 22, last 2 years, May 22, he cleared his CA finals, first attempt, both groups at the same time. And now after 2 years, he's decided to write his diploma in international tax and he's cleared it. Second rank. And there are two people on the second rank scoring 132 marks, which is really a very high score. So, Vedant, congratulations for this and
Thank you.
welcome to this show.
Thank you.
Okay, Vedant. So, what made you decide that you should go for CA in your school? Because you told me that you decided to take commerce. You had taken commerce in school.
Yes. I taken commerce in 9th, 10th. So I was very good in the maths and numbers. So I decided that accountancy would be a better field for me. And then going forward, I took the commerce field from the ninth standard only. So generally from the ninth till now, I've been into the commerce field.
Right. And when you did your BCom, you also scored very high marks, almost 90 plus. How much did you score in accounts in BCom?
Accounts approximately 95 plus in accounts and taxation
Oh,
both.
and overall average?
Overall average was approximately CGPA was above 9, but considering converting in the percentage terms, it will be above 80%.
Wow, 80 plus in BCom, very high. Bombay University, right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about now that the results have just come out, and this time, of course, the results of
Hmm.
CA are rather liberal as compared to the
Huh.
previous years. But you cleared at the
Yes.
first attempt at a very young age of 22, when boys are busy doing so many things other than doing their articles and doing their training. So, what was your study method at the time of your finals? And now, when you got your second rank in your international diploma, international tax. So tell me, what has been your method to study, which will help other students who are planning to write or are writing the exam for CA?
So starting with the CA final thing, so it's not about that how much you study, it's about how much effectively you study the subjects and all. So considering that now there are only six papers and all, so it's equally important that you divide the day into studying at least two subjects and doing revision on a regular basis, if not on daily basis, but on a weekly basis. So first of all, it will be very important to complete the lectures and all and understanding the concepts like how is the CA final syllabus, because it's very different considering the inter syllabus. In inter syllabus, you have like studying it for like how much hours? It will be approximately 1 year. But for CA final, it's like studying continuously for the 3 years and learning yourself along with the articleship experience. So considering that, it will be very better that the lectures and all that completed at least like 6 to 7 months before the
When
day
you
of
mean
writing of the exam.
when you mean lectures, you mean classes.
Yes, the classes
So
and all,
so you
classes
took
and notes.
so you took classes and you
Yes.
also studied. So what was your typical study schedule? Let us start with your now the diploma where you got your rank.
Mhm.
What was your study schedule and how did you study it and how did you remember? It is a vast subject. So how did you remember and what made you write your exams with all the confidence and then of course score a very high score?
Yeah, so for the CA final, if I talk about when going for study leaves and all, so it was like studying like 2 to 3 hours for the lectures part, because there were some lectures which were pending from my end, which I wanted to do a revision kind of a thing. I'd completed the lectures, but revision is also very important. Like it's always better to do it from the online lectures and all while revising it. And the other part of the day would be just revision kind of a thing, like studying and all, practicing the sums and all, and dividing the day into two parts, like studying for 6 hours a day for one subject and studying the next 6 hours for the other subject, and then
So
have a break in between.
so typically you were studying 10 to 14 hours a day. And how many months
Hmm.
leave did you take for your finals?
I got leave of approximately 4 months.
4 months. And you wrote both the groups at the same time and you cleared both
Yes,
at the
yes,
same
yes,
time. Right. Right.
yes, yes.
Great. And
So
and while
starting.
yeah, so while you were doing your 10 to 14 hours, what other activities did you really sort of concentrate on? Because after 24, 10 to 12 goes in studies, 7, 8
Yes,
in
yes.
sleep. So the balance,
Mhm.
5 to 7 hours that remains.
The balance would be in playing games and like playing chess and Sudoku all the time.
Oh,
Like the
Sudoku.
balance hours,
Okay.
just
Okay. And in the difficult one, how many minutes you solve the difficult Sudoku?
difficult Sudoku. Matlab, I still solve it
No, no, there
the
are categories
expert
in
one.
that, na?
Ha, ha. I still
Uh,
solve the expert one.
expert one.
I'm yet
Okay.
to I'm yet to solve the giant one, which is 16 by 16.
And
I've
the
solved
difficult
one.
one,
I've solved one. Matlab, all are difficult only. The expert ones are the difficult
how
only.
many minutes you, because that shows your expertise in
The
doing
the least time I remember is 5 minutes.
5 to 7, 5, 6 minutes. Yeah,
Huh.
good score,
Hmm.
good score. Because I also play that. Of course, I play it online and I always try to see that. Okay, coming to your diploma in international tax, what made you decide to go for diploma in international tax?
So actually, I had a fond interest in the international taxation perspective. Like after like studying the domestic taxation, I wanted to always aim for higher and go for learning the uh, different kinds of the taxation. Like international taxation, not about the Indian transfer pricing regulations and the NR taxation. It also revolves around the how you analyze the foreign tax laws as well. So considering that the ICAI course was the easiest one to choose out of all. The other course is the advanced diploma, which is I probably would try to do after clearing this. So I've already cleared, so I would be planning to do this. But considering that the diploma is all about like 21 days ka classes and all, where the faculties of different firms come and teach us, and it's all about then how you remember post the classes, like what are the what all things were taught and all, like now you want to remember it while writing down the paper. So the diploma paper is a two set of papers, one revolving around the transfer pricing and the other revolving around the international taxation, and it's an open book paper and there are case studies. So now considering that now the world revolves around how practically you are. So the case studies fond of matter really test your mind and all and analytical skills. So considering that I always focused on clearing the concepts and all. So when your concepts are clear, then you can write it and you can analyze it at the end.
True, great. So you can say that you have developed a good analytical mindset, by which you
Yeah.
quickly analyze a problem and you are able to come out
Hmm.
with solutions because your
Hmm.
concepts are clear, isn't it? That's what
Yes,
you're.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah. So now, if you have seen the papers today, I don't know if you had a chance to look at the papers today. It says that the big four have said, the big six have said, and many have said that currently the audit profession is not the profession of choice by young people like
Hmm.
you, and therefore the audit side is running at a under capacity of 20% or even more.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
to students, of course, this year this May result have been good. Almost 23% is what I checked and saw in the papers. So for young,
Yeah.
and there are, of course, there are many students who have tried and tried, come again, as they say, for CA. So
Hmm.
many students get stuck and are not able to clear their CA
Hmm.
finals very easily or very quickly. So for two questions for young students who are doing their graduation, who are doing their
Hmm.
specially commerce and who decided to do CA, what would be your suggestion to make them a success very quickly? One. And two, what would you suggest to people who unfortunately get stuck in exams because of some reason or the other? What would be your suggestion to them to quickly clear the exam? Because after 2, 3 attempts, you start telling yourself, why am I failing? What is wrong with me? So in that situation, what would be your suggestion to those kind of students who get stuck and they don't know what to do?
Hmm. So coming to the first part, like choosing which stream or which department you want to go, it's all about like how much you love that department and all. Like there are too many departments, like the major ones being the audit and tax. But if you go around into the corporate world, the people go for the industry, the people go for valuations, forensic audits, the corporate finance and investment banking. So there are too many fields around there. So you have to sit down on a study table kind of a thing and decide which department you are really interested in and which department you want to pursue in the future. Already it will take time to decide and all, so it's better like to consult with people and all, like which department is the best. But considering the downsides the big sis has in the audit field, so considering that abhi ke liye though it's like audit everyone knows and everyone does it. Bali you are into the taxation field, Bali you are into any kind of a field. But vouching and scrutinizing is some part of a thing which everyone does it.
And the second question,
Uh,
people who get stuck.
huh. So people who get stuck is already better like after one or two attempts, it's not about that you are a failure or not. If even if you are stuck in the CA final and all, you have cleared up to CA inter, so you can get a job somewhere, and you can like start studying it, start working and start studying alongside. Because people now generally take up a job in a CA firm as a semi qualified, and then they study it alongside. So there are some concepts that uh, which they tend to clear while doing the job and all. After when you are a semi qualified, you know that these are the things that which generally come up in the CA final paper. But the clarity on the same is better learned about when you solve it daily. Like approximately when you solve it daily, you get to understand like these are the things and all. And those who are stuck and all, my personal advice would be that do not lose hope. Like after two or three attempts, you will surely get cleared. It's all about like you do not have to be thinking of that as a failure, but as a learning step for the success in the future.
True. So keep hope, keep on trying, get your concepts clear,
Yeah,
work hard, let life
yeah,
go on, continue with a
yes,
job. But
yes,
when you have a job, also concentrate on your studies. But the most important thing is
yes,
don't lose hope. It's a
yeah,
CA
yeah,
exam is come again any which
mm,
way. Is that what you're saying, right?
yes, yes,
Thank you so
yes,
much,
yes.
Vedant. It was a pleasure talking to you. Congratulations from all of us for clearing your finals, CA finals at a young age of 22. You are a bright student. I'm sure you'll have a bright future and you have a long, long career ahead of you. So, all the best for your career. Grow in your field,
Thank you,
make a mark for yourself, and all the success and best wishes to you. Thank you.
thank you.